Hello, Aki Villa here. The time has come to present my big, huge, scary template, which I have had some feedback about the complexity of it. Listen to the bass groove. I think it sounds nice. I played it with adding some additional notes to it. Okay, but that's just for starters. This was not my main topic. In the song page you have lots of clips. I could clean them a little bit, I could make them a little bit less and bigger, and probably I will in the more essentials version of the template. But this one is like the mother template of all, where I have investigated a lot of features. There are like, I can browse through these pages like these arrows. The idea of here is that we have a set of schemes here, 1 to 15. So you can drag to any of these clips which have like hard-coded names to help you kind of find a place for your clip that you are producing. In any of the, most of these pages in right, they are like instrument pages. So in any instrument pages you can produce a clip, and then you can push this move to song button, which is green, and then you have it in here, and then you drag it to the correct place. And there are like places for already I have put like pads and strings, and then guitar and keys and drums and bass and percussions and lead instruments and acoustic instruments and again pads and guitars and keys. Of course, these can be panned as you want, muted as you want during the playback also, or per instrument, or you can mute in these are triggers, this 1 to 15, and then beside it is the fade outs, different fade outs or stopping the clip function. And then there are additional functions like that if you want to record directly to here, there are thresholds on and off, and copy clips, mix clips, make them quieter, louder. But the main idea here is that we will construct a song here. And now I can construct one example of song here with these 3 schemes that I have in here. I can just push this remix and start to produce. I can put, and everything will be recorded to this clip. I put reverse on, it will be recorded. I put the fade out, it will be recorded. Then I change the clip, it will be recorded. I will solo an instrument, and it will be recorded to this remix clip. This is my song now, 18 bars, something I can play. So this, my clumsy reversing is soon to happen. Now that I was mistaken about the timing, but you hear that it's recorded. And the fade out. But also to muting. And now when I have the clip, I can in the details, for example, I can put it any place, iCloud or to the files or external hard drive. I have done this way few songs, they are on mine. They are all in all musical services. But how to get into the roots of making a song For example, I could go to this. Yeah, but let's go for example this synth master page, because it's easy to find an arpeggiator sound in here. And now, as I see, there are no dots in any place, so nothing plays from the other pages. That's quite important notice. Synth master page. Put it on. There is on and off. There is UI access, but I don't actually need it. I will try to manage without it, because I like to make something different than the original presets were going to be. But of course, if I go to here, then I have like 10 buzzes of effects and everything, so I can do really crazy stuff in here, in this page. But actually, I don't know if I want to go there. Let's keep it more simple, and I will manage with the set of effects that are included in the page. If I need to go here, I can anytime come to here. So I want to produce something in this page. When recording MIDI with threshold, so it really needs the MIDI data to start the recording. So that I like that. Actually, it's very convenient to, for example, jam along with this one. So if I put this now. I didn't actually like this one. Maybe I like something else. Maybe there's too much effects. Pushing this edit, and then I can put it here so I can see. Okay, the quantization did its job. And now this is the moment when we accept the material in the instrument page. We put it to the song page by pressing move to a song, and then I have it in the song page, and I go there in the green, in the loops, and the drum instruments will be in the beats slots. And now I can add. Okay, I tested it in there. It was quite strange but nice. Let's put it to the pad. I can adjust the volume, of course, and the panning. All of this. And what is wonderful in this template is that it has mastering already when you play this key. It's mastered. So you can listen and master yourself by pressing this volume slider symbol. And now we can check how it sounds different with the mastering, different mastering. You can put all the mastering off. Now you'll hear the difference. And how do I actually... And as you hear in here, we set all the things. So now we can set compression. Maybe I put it somewhere in the half. I can put stereo breathing, widening. I like this to be quite much. Then we can set really highs here. And medium high. And distortion, I think it's more like the middle range. You can put the strengths how much you want. So now we did some mastering with Grand Final. Hear it out, it's quite wonderful, I think. And actually this mastering now is used for every skin. Enhancer, there is actually a mistake in the name. It's enhancer, not enchanger. Yeah. Now I can bring in the enhancer for sparkling highs or drums, so whatever I would like to kind of embrace. Instruments, if it's more like that, bass, vocals, I can bring, but I probably used to revitalize it, somehow bring something a bit more there. EQing, so I can check. So I have this, I can of course adjust more detailedly if I want to get some boost for bass, for example, or some. If done some mastering, then we can test other schemes. And I can of course play along just to see that is there something, some nice lead sound, for example. "32 bars is the maximum, but I can put 16 bars, maybe that makes sense. I think it's enough for the scheme, the 32 actually. If you did some crazy stuff at the effect page. So as you hear, the recorded results are in here. Okay, then we want to add to the something, maybe we layer some strange synth sounds. Okay, and then we might want to do some crazy stuff from the effect page. Let's put some. Now we went very crazy, but let's hear how it sounds if we record that directly to the song page. Because this is of course the quick way. I could do it also in the, if I would like to adjust the effects, I could use, of course I can do it in here. So I can, and actually I can do it with the MIDI. Okay, now we got the MIDI clip, and then we can record it to the audio. That's probably too much. But now we have used effect page to our innovation, not instrument page. But we could use the individual instrument pages or the combination instrument pages which combines layers of them. So those are the ways, and now we can bring this one. So I could create a song now based on this, but maybe it would be good to have create some kind of one shot or something. Okay, let's do this one. So we can two bars, okay, 2 bars. Let's take it as a 2 bars, and we can then move to the song and add it to its own scheme. It could be also a percussion or drum solo or whatever. A little bit like hook. It could be also longer, of course. So let's start actually with that. So now I can just speak while I'm recording because it's not going to pick that up from any point. Microphone, and the playhead is showing here where it goes. There are some longer. And I can fade out a little bit. And switch to scheme 3. Then I put the reverse. And soloing something. Just bass. Accidentally pushed wrong scheme. But as you see, the making song is now easy. And these triggers just immediately, so it's surprisingly how quick they kind of. And of course I can mute from the tracks. So I can mute from there, I can mute all. Let's hear that was the last add. Now we hear from the So we can build up also our song like this, like muting and adding and adjusting the volumes in here, in the song page. Got some things explained to you, and maybe this is not that any longer such a monster. I said that I have combined, there are innovative pages, there are different instruments combined, and you can change the instruments easily. They are now in the effects are here, and they are more difficult to change until they have this replace in here as an option. Then it will be huge. You can use this template and these already done passes that has been thought out, like there are reverb pass, delay pass, sculpting, performance tape effects, choruses, glitch, fox, drive, koala, mastering, please, and the colors are like playing out through the master channel as we see, so the schemes are playing those. Then I have audio inputs, and you can use there also the buses and MIDI colors for automation and MIDI instruments. So now, as you see, that they are not connected to any effects directly, but they are all routed like through buses. There are 20 instruments. And that's one thing that I've overdone is that it heats the iPad very much. So probably I need to settle with like 8 and 4 or something like that. So probably best thing to do. Some of them has their presets exposed and I can use them in dials more properly. So this is like more like investigating template. That's why there is so huge amount of those. I have no sponsors, I have bought everything myself, so few thousand has gone boom to the alcoholic disease. I've done the same with PC and Mac, so no, not with iPads differently. So the template dude.